With a new stay-at-home order in effect, you may need something to do at home. Local authors Liz Fenton and Lisa Steinke are joining us this morning with this month's book club picks. Ladies, good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
Okay, this will be good. We got 3 weeks. We're at home. We're going to turn on the fireplace. We're going to sit and we're going to read a book. I am ready.
And so are you. So are you. You're going to read one of these.
You know I have 4 children, right? You know that's like impossible.
Yeah. I know, but I'm hopeful.
Okay, maybe one of these books, maybe one. Let's go through. The first one, who's doing this one? Whose pick is this?
Me.
Okay.
I have Admission by Julie Buxbaum. Now, this is one I ripped from the headlines book. It's about a woman or a girl named Chloe whose mom is a B-list celebrity, and she gets caught in a bribery college admission scandal. So the book is told from Chloe's point of view as she goes through and, is dealing with, did my parents think I wasn't good enough to get into college? But also, was she complicit? Did she really look the other way when she should have been paying more attention? So it's a great buddy read with your teen or young adult. Definitely appropriate for teens, but adults will also enjoy it.
Okay, we do this emoji thing for our friends who are just watching this for the first time, where you describe the book using some emojis. Okay, so what are the emojis you chose?
Okay, so the first are books, studying books. And then the second, I did the emoji because I remember when this story first broke with Lori Loughlin, I remember just being incredulous, like, wow, I cannot believe that's going on. And then also I got some cash money in there because the bribery and throwing down the cash to get in these universities.
Okay, all right. I like those. I like your choices. What is our next book choice?
So I have Group by Christy Tate, and this is a memoir. It is so good and juicy. She reveals everything she talked about in the group therapy session that she joined. She actually joined that and another group. So she was in 2 groups at the same time and had a very, very unconventional therapist. This is a great read for anybody that likes to delve in and know about other people's emotional traumas.
Which is probably a lot of people. Very
right?
Curious. All right, so what are your emojis for this one?
Okay, so I have the guy with just the flat line for a mouth, because when she started therapy, she thought, this is never going to work. I've got nothing here. And then I've got the woman that's crossing her hands over her face, because you are not allowed to reveal the secrets that you talk about in group. And the third one is the key, because really this was the answer to her issues with being single. She had some eating disorder issues and all of those different things.
All right, 2 books down, 2 more to go. What's the next one?
Troublemaker by Leah Remini. So many of you may know Leah from The King of Queens. She's an actress. This is her memoir that talks about her experience with Scientology and also being a celebrity. Now, what's really interesting about it is her mom got her into Scientology when she was a child. But wow, it's really interesting, her take on the church and some of the things that she experienced before leaving the church about 7 years ago. And there's some mystery. I mean, it almost plays like a thriller mystery, because there is some crazy stuff going on up in there.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's juicy, girl. This might be the one for you.
I know. My little antennas went straight up, and I love that it is, it's real. It's a real story. So the emojis, what would you put in this?
Okay.
What did you choose?
Well, I went a little obvious in the first one. I did a star. Because as we know, like Scientology, there's a lot of celebrities that are involved in it. And so she has a lot of juicy celebrity stories, too, that go along with it. The second is the couch. So she talks about that Tom Cruise, like she was very close with Tom and Katie at the time. They would like double date all the time. So she talks about that whole couch Oprah incident. And then the third is the emoji, like the guy thinking, because I actually left the book and I finished it a couple weeks ago, and I still think about it like there's a missing woman, the man that runs the church. There's a lot of things to think about. There's also a Netflix documentary that's a companion piece for it.
All right, finally, I think I chose my book, but I want to hear
what the last one.
Why are you setting it up that way? You should put that one first.
I know, right? Well, this one is still very, very good, and it's apropos because we are supposed to stay home right now, and this is a story about a group of people who work together, and they are all stuck in a chalet in the French Alps. And one by one, they start dying. It is juicy, juicy, juicy. Highly recommend. Ruth Ware is just an expert at these kind of dramas.
I mean, your emojis for this one?
Okay, so I did a mountain because French Alps, and I did the detective guy because as a reader, I was trying to figure out who done it, and I could not. And so the eye is like the final, you just cannot believe who it is. It's like I see the person now, but I did not see it till the very last page when the author told me, which is the best kind of thriller.
Troublemaker. It's just
Fine.
yeah, I've been so intrigued with her and her stories and what she has to say that I got to find some time. I'm going to do it. Ladies, happy holidays to you. Thank you.
You too. Bye.
You can find all the links to buy any of these books. They're all on our website for you, foxeyesandiego.com. Just click the Scene On tab.